Password accepted. You may now enter the bunker.
And welcome everybody to Enter the Bunker, fun challenges and positivity for you, the people, to survive and thrive in today's world. And today we are going to be talking about doom scrolling. And we're also going to be talking about
doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling. It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It is a thing.
Okay.
It is a real
Let's
thing,
hear it.
as a matter of fact.
We'll get into it.
Yes. So my name is Jonathan Bahai. I am the co-host of the show. I am also the owner of the 64,000 square foot nuclear bunker from which we are broadcasting live. If you are watching from YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, or
Twitter. No, we're not on Twitter.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, we're just everywhere.
All those places you're watching, go to enterthebunker.com/live during this show. We are going to be launching positivity missiles from this nuclear bunker, and you can give us the city, state, and country where to launch. And if you pick the right one, we're giving away $1,000 on this show today. But you got to go to enterthebunker.com/live to put in your entry. A little bit about me. I am married with 2 kids, and I am a total cryptocurrency nerd. So any opportunity to talk about Bitcoin, I will do it, and I love it. And I am also just really loving this show. So
I know.
That's me.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, and I am Kelly Cadell. I am also a co-host on this show, Enter the Bunker. So again, I'm super excited to be giving away Jonathan's $1,000. I've said that multiple times, and I think today I've been practicing on this map, so be prepared, folks, because it might land on that 1,000 today. Also, I am a mom to 2 kids, and in my spare time, I like to not enjoy the winter, but I love the summer, so camp away.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I'll be camping in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we loved camping last year.
Awesome.
All right, so we have a quote of the day, and then we have a topic. Let's say hello to Samelia. Hi, Samelia, and a person named Stosh joined the chat. So hello, Stosh. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. All right, so we have a quote.
Yes.
You're going to read that one today.
Am I going to read it?
I read the last one.
Okay. You're going to give me the one with a hard name on it.
Right.
Of course you are.
Although everyone would love to hear me try to pronounce it, probably.
Okay. So, the quote of the day. Here we go. And by the way, while we're talking about this, be sure to give us locations in the chat. You got to go to enterbunker.com/live, put it in the chat. We are going to be launching once this countdown is gone. That is when we're going to be when we're going to be picking the winner. So, in an overwhelming attempt to capture memories, people have forgotten to make memories.
So I have, say the name.
Abjit Naskar. So if anyone knows how to actually say that, I'd be interested in hearing it. So tell us in the chat.
I have something on that quote to say. Read the quote again, please.
In an overwhelming attempt to capture memories, people have forgotten to make memories.
So probably about 10 years ago, I remember reading this article that said the more pictures you take, the less you actually remember in your mind.
Yes.
But a lot of people will be like, well, what you don't need to remember, though, if you have the picture, because then that'll trigger the memory.
Right.
But it's not going to trigger the whole memory.
No.
So I agree with this quote. Read it again. In an overwhelming
attempt to capture memories, people have forgotten to make memories.
So not necessarily do I think that people have forgotten to make memories, but I think that people just forget the memories.
Yeah.
Like they don't remember them themselves with their big brain of theirs.
Yeah.
They have to see the picture to trigger that memory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember reading that article like 10 years ago, and I thought it was really interesting, and I've never forgot it, so it's something that stuck with me. I'm not one to take a lot of pictures, so maybe I'm just like, oh, it's because I'm going to remember so much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I just use that as an excuse.
Yeah, well, in today's world, I think that, like you said, people try to capture memories. So even just like when I think about some people on Facebook and I look at Instagram and things like that, there's so much posing that goes on that people are so, like, it's almost like when I even think about just going on a vacation or something,
Yeah.
everybody goes there so they get in that exact scene so that they just, okay, take the picture, click, you know, and then they do it.
Yeah.
And instead of really like
Soaking
focusing
it in.
on what the memory is about, like making it something memorable, something that is going to like actually have an impact on closeness or like feeling something of like family, you know,
Right.
and that sort of thing. And I think about family in regards to this because it's just that it's about making memories, right?
But I do have, like, so you're telling this story, and I'm picturing my friend who went to Cuba and has recently lost her aunt and uncle. And they did so much on this trip, but they also took lots of pictures.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of memories by taking the pictures. I don't know. So I think a happy balance.
There's a
You
happy
need to have a
balance.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that, I mean, the quote says it's an overwhelming attempt to capture the memories.
Yeah.
Right. And what you said about the article in terms of where we're like taking more pictures and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
So our long-term memory is not considering that to be something that has to be saved anymore.
Right.
Right. And
Because
so
you've already taken a picture of it and your mind knows it.
yes.
So it's like, oh, that's garbage. Not
Yeah.
garbage, but that was a bad terminology. But it's just like, okay, I don't need to remember that because I have something that's going to
Right.
remind me of it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So, so chat, let us know what you think about this. Let us know if you agree with this quote, what your insights are on it, and how you, if you feel like you are one of the people who is trying to capture memories, or have you forgotten to make memories?
Or do you have a
this is-
balance?
Yeah,
Some people definitely have, I feel like I have a balance.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't take a lot of pictures, and when I do, it's like, oh my gosh, I should take a picture, and I just completely forget. But then, I don't know, because then you actually look back at pictures, and you're like, I wouldn't have remembered that if it wasn't for this picture.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. All right. We have here, Riley says, people don't fully live in the moment as they are trying to capture the moment they are in, forgetting to actually be in the moment at all. That's kind of like what you were saying, yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like, which I agree. So instead of being like me, it's like I'm in the moment, and then I'm like, oh, I should take a picture of this moment. So I think that's a good balance. So I think I have a good balance. Samelia, I completely agree. It reflects my opinion of Instagram personality. Stosh. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I also agree. If you disconnect every once in a while, it works wonders. Riley says, the best example of people trying to record a concert on their phone, they know it's going to sound terrible, but they want to capture that moment.
That is a really good example.
Yeah.
When you think about it, this actually, I can remember doing that a number of times myself. I'll be at a conference or something like that,
Yeah.
and I'll just be like, oh, I got to record all this, right? And then
Right.
I'll flip out my phone, I'll have it, and I'll be like there the whole time. But then even after I've recorded it all, sometimes I go back, I'm just like, ugh, that's
Right.
not like, it's not good quality. It's not anything that I can, and even when I play it back, I can half the time not even hear it correctly.
Right.
You know,
right,
so
yeah.
so yeah, I can understand where that happens in concerts and things like that. And yeah, they're so focused on having that, trying to capture it and holding that phone up, that they're just not even enjoying the concert itself. And imagine if they just put that away and didn't focus on that at all.
Yep.
They'd just having such a great time.
Yeah.
Like they would actually really be making a memory.
All right, guys, so you have 2 minutes, 1 minute and 39 seconds to get your locations in. You have 2 locations per stream. Make sure you launch your missiles to anywhere it is that you want to send a positivity missile in the world. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, make sure you join our chat, enterthebunker.com/live, and you can win $1,000 if you send 2 locations. And you have 12 chances, not just one. So
That's
make sure
right.
you get in there. We only have 1 location so far, so that person might just win today.
Yeah.
You don't want to let them win.
Yeah, it's an opportunity for everybody to be able to get in on it and get
Yeah.
$1,000 today. Everybody's
Get it.
watching TikTok, enterthebunker.com/live. That's where you'll be able to win.
Yeah.
The countdown is happening. You want to be able to get in on it.
1 minute, folks.
You got 1 minute to get it. At the end of the stream, though, we will be doing it again. So
Yeah.
you got two opportunities.
Yes.
So
You have 6 chances on the first shot, or first 3 shots. And 6 chances. 6 and 6, yeah, something like that. All right, guys. Hey, Noble. Hey, everyone. If the picture or moment is a memory, I'll capture it and print a hard copy after to have it and put it in an album. I'll use a digital camera, okay, and they sent in the locations. So who actually uses photo albums nowadays?
I can't even think of the last time I saw one.
The last one I probably seen was like, a lot of my friends have gotten married in the past few years, so people will give them photo albums.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do they actually print them off and put them in it? My parents, like, I have like a baby photo album. My brother has one. There's a wedding photo album. My aunt never had kids, so she was always the one, like, she didn't just take pictures. She had the camcorder.
Yeah.
Like recording our whole camping lives, our whole like sitting on the back deck lives as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, but who actually uses photo albums? Do you guys use photo albums? Let us know.
Come to think of it now, my wife actually created a few photo albums.
Good.
Just out of like digital prints. We
Yeah.
got them done at, like you can get the printer up anywhere, like
yeah.
at Walmart or something
and
like
you
that.
can like you can
Yeah.
load it all on there. So when you get to Walmart, you're just like do.
Yeah,
send it
exactly.
off.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what we did.
Yeah.
And we just took a couple of choice photographs that actually turned out good.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah,
just
the
created a
ones that
whole,
turned out
yeah,
good.
the ones that turned out good. Yeah, that's hard to find these days.
Yeah.
That's another thing about taking photos these days. Like,
Right.
Like it's so.
We want the perfect picture.
You want the perfect picture. What happens is you take tons of pictures.
Right. Why not just take the one? That's going to trigger the memory.
But the thing is that it's so easy these days with digital photography. In the past, where it was like actually using film and it was costing you every single shot you took,
Yeah.
you were really careful to make
Yeah.
sure you got the right one.
Right.
Today,
Yeah.
it's just like, you could
Take 10 and we'll pick the best one.
Exactly.
So, for instance, Bailey took pictures of myself and my kids this year, and I think she took like 156 photos, and she gave me back a good fair amount from that, probably like 20 to 30. I forget exactly what it was, but I was lucky to get that many out of it. But like, and some of them, like my kids were making goofy faces, and I feel like not any photographer would have given those photos back to me. They would have been like, oh, those are not like good photos. But I'm appreciative that she gave like those photos back to me, because it's not just like the picture perfect ones. I want like the funny faces and the
yeah.
So
The memories.
Yeah, the memories. Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
All right. We ready?
The countdown has ended.
Oh,
We got two
more
more that are
locations.
coming in, but for,
I'll read them off while you type those in.
all right.
All right, so the locations that we have come in so far are Tripoli, Libya from Riley, Grand Rapids, Minnesota from Stosh, Victoria, BC from Samelia, Moscow, Russia from Noble,
Of course.
St. John, New Brunswick, Canada, and King City, Ontario, both from Beverly. So a reminder, everybody, you can send in 2 locations, 2 per person, per stream. All right, back to the live stream chat. Michigan, isn't that what I said?
What
Oh,
did
I
you
said
say?
Minnesota.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, sorry. I'll
It
never.
happens.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Okay. So she'll get in those last 2 locations, and we'll get some darts painted here.
And the weapon of choice?
We're gonna have to switch to a different color here soon.
Are we? We're almost out of black?
Well, we got some navy blue, dark purple, dark burgundy, so
Oh, we'll use
brown.
those.
Yeah, those will work. You can probably just order Crayola black off online. Online. Yeah. All right, pass this to me. All right, so our last.
We just went blank. There we go. Okay, so here are the rules. Here's what's going to happen. Everybody that's in the chat at enterthebunker.com/live, all of you have given your locations. You are going to have the opportunity to be able to tell Kelly where to point so that she points at your location. All you got to do is be the first person to put in the chat after she starts spinning to go up, down, left, right. Okay, so this is how it's
Those
going to
are
work.
simple directions.
Yeah, simple directions. She's going to start spinning, then you give your location, you give your directions. The first one I see in the chat is gonna be the one that I take, and it's gonna be up, down, left, or right for her to point at. Hopefully you got her pointing in the direction where you picked your location,
Make sure
so
you're
you can win
smart about
$1,000.
it. Yeah, be smart about it.
Be smart,
Be
smart.
smart. SMRT.
SMRT. Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to start spinning. Send those directions. Don't make me spin
I'm watching
too
for the directions.
long.
Go. Give us the directions quickly. I'm watching. I'm going to see who's first. Oh, people are typing.
Good.
Stop. It was Noble who got in first,
All right.
just ahead of Samelia. So he said, up, right.
Up, right.
Whoa!
That went so high.
We hit Russia.
We hit about
Canadian
2
bunkers hit
inches
Russia.
outside of Oinrankan.
That's the place, yeah.
All right, next one, guys. I'm going to the center, so I'm going to be standing in front of.
She's going to be standing
That part of
right
the world.
here. Right here is where she's going to be spinning from. So you got to think about where you want her to point in order to pick the location which you put on the map.
So is your mark right there?
No, it's way over here.
Yeah, up.
I see it now.
There.
All right, here we go. Oh, we need some more paint on this. Didn't go fully.
Remember,
Okay.
be ready with your directions.
All right,
She's going to
go.
start spinning. Go. Give me the directions now. I'm watching. Stop. Stosh.
It's Stosh, yeah.
Stosh got in first. He was
Okay.
the first when you started spinning, but he gave too many directions. So he said, right up. That's 4 directions. But I didn't say only 3, did I? Or did
No,
I?
You didn't today.
This time I didn't say it today.
No.
So go with the 4.
Right, up.
Whoa, we hit China. Okay. This Canadian bunker has just hit China with a missile.
I also want to say there's no locations on this side of the map, so going right's probably not a good idea.
Not a good idea, no. Okay, we're gonna try again. This time she's gonna shoot from here. She's gonna be launching,
I'm standing in front
Right
of
over here,
Brazil,
right
United
over here.
States, and Canada.
all right? So I'm gonna be watching to see who's gonna be first. Get ready with your directions. She's gonna be right in front of North America, like she said. And we're gonna see who's
Oh, I
gonna
can call
be
it
the
North
winner.
America versus all that other stuff I say.
What's the other stuff you say?
Brazil, United States, and Canada. Is Brazil in North America?
Brazil is in South America.
Okay, we're standing in front of America.
Okay, we're gonna go for the Americas.
All right, let's go.
And go. I'm watching the chat to see who's going to be first. Let's see who's going to be. I'm watching. Everyone's typing. Stop. Samelia made it this time. Congratulations, Samelia. And you gave directions for left, up.
Left, up.
Whoa! This close. It was so close. It was just this far away from a winner. Oh.
Crap.
So Canada has hit mid-United States. Awesome.
Awesome possum. All right, we're gonna do our next 3 shots in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, still got 3 more chances to win. Get your entries in at enterthebunker.com/live. Join us in the chat. Give us the city, state, and country where you're going to launch a positivity missile to somewhere in the world from this nuclear bunker. And if it's the right location, could be winning.
Yeah, 6 chances to win $1,000.
Yep.
15 minutes, that's how long you have to get in. Don't miss out. All right, welcome Carrie to the chat. RDD, I don't get it. All right, so. I don't. Stosh just joined today. This is the second time they've said, oh my gosh, this is legit so fun. I love this, blah, like they just, yeah.
Awesome. We'll stick around.
That puts a smile on my face. I hope we're putting one on yours.
There you go.
All right, so topic of the day.
We got 2 topics.
So they're kind of the same. Do you want to
Kinda.
talk about the doom scrolling one first, or smartphone addiction ruins sleep?
I think the doom scrolling is a good way
I
to
think we
to
can get
into that.
into
The sleep part.
the sleep part with
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
agree.
All right, so doom scrolling. Does anybody know what doom scrolling is?
Yeah, this is actually, for me, it's the first time I've ever heard of that term.
Shush up. Are you serious?
I've never heard of doom scrolling before.
We've talked about it, I'm pretty sure, before.
No, we haven't.
Really? Pretty sure.
I've never heard this term before, I swear.
Okay, so if you never heard of it, what do you think it is?
If I was to just hear the term doom scrolling and try to say, okay, this is what I think it is,
Yeah.
I would say doom scrolling is when you are spending all your time looking on the phone and just continuing to look at bad news is how I would put it. Like basically just constantly taking in a lot of information to the point that you are just becoming depressed. It's like you're looking for a reason to waste your time.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I think a lot of people don't even know that. I don't want to say that everybody's out there doom scrolling, because I don't want to say that, but at the same time, I'm like, you're scrolling through your news feed to look at positive stuff, and all of a sudden this negative thing comes up. What's going to catch your attention? Because you just watched all this positive stuff, and now this negative thing just popped out in your face, and you're like, oh. So I think you're scrolling to get to the doom.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So like, you're not there specifically because you think that you want to see a lot of negative stuff. You're there because you think you want to see positive and you want to see your friends, but then you end up seeing the negative stuff, and then it just gets you into this doom rabbit hole. I don't know.
We had a whole lot of that this past year. Like,
haven't we though?
yeah.
So, Chad, did you tell us what you thought of what doom scrolling is? Oh, Carrie just sent in a location. That's great. Riley says, it doesn't have to be bad news. It's the fact you are mindlessly scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc.
Do you do this?
I don't think that I would be on the average scale. I think probably be on like the lower scale for scrolling.
You think so?
I think so, 100%. Like, I'm not a huge scroller.
Where do you think this happens most? Do you think it's
Facebook.
It's Facebook
And Instagram.
and Instagram.
And Twitter. I'll just keep going. Where do you doom
They're
scroll
all
the most?
guilty.
Yeah. So actually, where I do my, I guess, doom scrolling would be, so I don't doom scroll. Lately I've had, actually, so that we can tie into the next article, lately I have been having a hard time sleeping. And I honestly think it's due to like games that I've been playing on my phone, because I'm just sitting there. For one, there's other reasons why I'm probably not sleeping, but for two, maybe if I put my darn phone away and could get off June's Journey and Solitaire, I would maybe be able to sleep. But right now, I'm just, that's a tough one. But yeah, no, like I don't so much doom scroll. I play like games on my phone.
Yeah.
So that's probably not.
So you're
good.
getting into the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can do it.
Yeah,
But that's not the same.
No, it's
No,
not.
'cause
But it
you're
still
actually-
keeps me awake. So that kind of goes into like the next.
Into the
topic.
next one.
Yeah.
So one thing the article said from CNN, what are some ways people can prevent doom scrolling?
Yeah.
Hall says, a researcher a long time ago said something to me that I thought was really smart.
Okay.
She said, I'm constantly training my algorithm. When I see stuff I want to see, I click and I like it. And when I see stuff I don't want to see, I don't click on it. You can push back on what you want to see by directing the algorithm to things you prefer to see.
See, the funny thing is, though, you could be having a conversation with, say, I have a conversation with Bailey, and she's talking about a topic that I'm listening and I'm in tune with her, but at the same time, this affects my life whatsoever. Then all of a sudden, I get a sponsored ad on my phone for what she was talking about. So that can't prevent that part of it, right?
Because they're listening to our conversations, is what you're saying.
Right.
So that's a little bit conspiracy theory of you. But
Quote.
you know what? There is, I think, 100% of the people who work here at the bunker all have a story the same as what you just said.
Yeah.
But what the people at Facebook or all these other places would say is that that's not, like, it seems like it seems too coincidental, but the truth is that they know so much about you with the information they collect on you that they're predicting on what to show you.
Right.
But there's times that, like, for example, there was one time when Riley came into my office and we started to talk about van living.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I am the
Did you
last
get ads?
person in the world
To van
who has
live.
anything to do with van living. The last person, right?
Well, we talked about it in the live, too.
Yeah. And so then, but when I had that conversation with him, what happens the very next day?
Van living sponsored ad.
I see a van living sponsored ad.
Yeah.
Right? How could an algorithm be able to predict that about me?
Right.
I'm the last person in the world that has anything to do with that.
I had an ad on my phone. I'm trying to rack my brain right now for it right now, but it was something completely like, but I remember the conversation that I had with my friends this weekend, and that's what it was based off of. Not me, but off their experiences in their life.
Right.
That's what the sponsored ad was for. So like, again,
Yeah.
I was the last person to,
Chat.
Yeah.
Let us know if you have stories.
what are some of your craziest sponsored ads that ever came up on your phone? I should just open mine, I'll tell
Yeah.
you right now.
So they're saying that you can train the algorithm to give you positivity instead
Yeah.
of negativity. We could certainly try that.
I think you can to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like, you know what personally, the way that I use social media, I don't like anything.
Right.
Like, I actually try to stay away from the algorithm so that it doesn't really understand
You.
what I'm doing.
You as a person.
Yeah. And sometimes I will like something only if it's like, it's a family member and it's a birthday or something like that, right? But when it comes to news articles or things like that, I just don't even say like to anything.
If I don't pop on Facebook for like, this is not an exaggeration, like an hour, Facebook's sending me notifications. So, because I have a few friends that I do like their posts. So Facebook is sending me notifications saying, so-and-so just made a post. So-and-so just updated their status. So-and-so just did this. It's just sending me them repetitively. Like, I'll open my phone after 2 hours, 19 notifications, and half of them are just like, oh, your friend made a post. It's like, great, can you show me that in the news feed when I scroll through it? Like,
Yeah.
why do you have to send me a notification?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
See what the chat says.
Yeah, I'm reading that right now. So, Noble liked Riley's explanation about what did he say? Oh, it doesn't have to be bad news if you're mindlessly scrolling. That's doom scrolling. Samelia says, video games are like a perma doom scrolling then. Ain't that the truth? Noble says, TikTok, I think, at least for more is the most scrolling. Right, because they're like 15 to 1 minute videos, so you're literally just
Literally nonstop. You don't have enough like there's not enough time for
it's not
you
like
to
you're
break attention.
right. You're not clicking on a news article, clicking on the link, and reading that for 5 minutes, and then going back to it. You're just scroll.
Yep.
Riley says Instagram is owned by Facebook. Yes, it is. Jake, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb for a week now, and on average, I spend 4 hours a day less on my phone. Good job, Jake.
There you go.
I can say from Gen Z, it's TikTok. I would probably agree with that. Carrie, as a veteran, if doom scrolling was looking for negative, that's something we avoid. Don't need triggers.
Yeah.
Where do you find those games you play, though? Likely while doom scrolling. No, actually, the June's Journey was on a TV commercial.
What?
And the solitaire that I play, I downloaded solitaire for my grandmother because she just got an iPad, and I was like, I love solitaire, so then I started playing that too.
Oh, Lord.
So it actually didn't come from doom scrolling. I'm happy to say. Stick to playing crib or hearts. Love crib in real life. I guess there's a not interested option on TikTok. So if you don't want to see something that's just completely like, what the heck is this? You can click not interested.
I've tried to use that on YouTube and it doesn't work very well.
Oh.
I even said my explanation there. I'm like, it's there, but that doesn't stop it from
Yeah, it still
popping
comes.
on your page. Yeah. Stosh says, oh my gosh, speaking of that, I wanted pizza so bad. And as soon as I said that, Google recommended pizza near me.
Boom. Right there. Yeah.
Riley said, how is that a conspiracy theory? That is literally the business model. That's what I said.
Yeah, exactly.
True story. What about the Wild Wish advertisements? Wish I'm pretty sure, is on everybody's phone. Wish advertisements?
Wish advertisements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember seeing those.
Yeah. They're just like, hey, let's pop on every single person in the entire world. Okay. You guys should start a radio show, says Stosh. Kind of. We're going to turn these lives into podcasts. So
Yeah, we'll be turning these lives into podcasts so that it basically would be a radio show. It
Right.
just won't be able to see us, and maybe you're busy doom scrolling while you're listening to us.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the timer's up. I don't know how long it's been up for, but
Oh gosh, yeah.
We better get
lost
shoot
track
missiles.
of time. Yeah, we gotta launch those missiles. We gotta pick 3 winners.
all
Or
right.
one
So
winner.
I'm going to name off the latest locations that have came in. And that is Port Sudan, Africa from Noble. We got Edmonton, Alberta from Carrie. We also have Cardiff, Wales, also from Carrie. Beijing, China from Riley, and Las Vegas, Nevada, USA from Stosh. All right, folks, are you ready to win? So make sure, remember, there's no places hardly to the right.
Yeah, so
There's
far we only got
nothing.
Beijing, China's up there.
We only got stuff in the middle and on that side. So don't go right. Smart. Use that brain.
Everybody who's new to the chat, what's going to happen is I am going to spin around now. It's my turn. And so when I spin, you got to put in your directions on where I'm going to point, up, down, left, right. And then Kelly's going to tell me which way to go. I am
paint
going
all
to
over me.
aim it exactly where you told me to go. And hopefully it's where you put your missile, because then you won $1,000.
All right, so when he starts spinning, folks.
Here we go.
We had two. Destiny, you're going to have to wait until tomorrow. We're launching now. Be sure to tune in at 11:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, though. All right, start spinning. Guys, directions, let's go.
Here we go, here we go.
Don't
It's
run
gonna
into
be
the
a winner.
table.
Yeah, I'm afraid
So I
it
actually
is.
found a hint. You stand on one foot and just boot your other foot off.
I don't know what that is.
We're home, Carmen.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Noble. Up, left.
That's low. Okay. Up, left. Whoa, I hit Germany. It's a border dispute between Germany and France.
Border dispute.
Oh, wait, that's not France. There's something small in between them.
Guys, I'm not there to read the map, so I don't think he can get it. I think he needs me over there.
Oh, no, it's Belgium and Germany. There we go. Right there. You
All
get it?
right, you ready for your next one?
I am ready for my next one.
Okay, guys, he's about to stop spinning. Be sure you can type now and send when he starts spinning, and then he won't have to spin as long. Or you can let him spin for extra long.
Don't do that.
do it.
Don't. Go.
Go! All right, directions now. I'm looking. Okay, stop.
Okay.
Samelia says left, up.
Left, up. Oh, lock. Left, up.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, you're like an inch away from that one.
Just an inch from a winner.
Was that Montreal? Was there a Montreal, Bailey?
That was close to Montreal.
Do you remember?
I think so.
Cool.
Ah!
So close.
Who? I just want to find out who you almost hit. I'm gonna go to map locations for a second.
I think that's Montreal.
Awesome.
I don't know. Oh yes, yeah. Samelia, you were so close.
Pretty close.
That's amazing. Okay, so I'm getting the other one painted up, and he's gonna shoot his last missile of today.
I'll be standing over here. Right here is where I'm going to be spinning from. So you want to give me directions? I'll be right here. Go wherever
It
it
was
is.
actually Samelia who gave you the
located.
directions too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost.
I know. I'm like, I have to look into this.
She said, "Give me that money."
Yeah. What did you do? You got it like all over the side and everything.
Yeah, it's messy.
Okay, here we go. Locked and loaded.
Set your alarm, Destiny.
And go.
Go. Or if you subscribe on YouTube, you'll get the notifications because we send notifications on there too. All right, stop.
Oh.
Stosh. Left.
What? Really?
Stosh, we can't do that. We'll be off the map. Okay, I'm taking the next one from Beverly. Right, up.
Right, up. Oh, almost hit the
Yeah.
Fargo Islands.
Up.
Faro Islands, right there.
Everything's on
Yeah.
it, yeah. Darn it, folks. I thought today was going to be the day.
Could have been the day.
I thought
it was
it
close.
was.
It could have been. But it'll be tomorrow, maybe.
Yes,
So you got to tune in and find out.
I'm excited.
Yes.
One of these days, we're giving away $1,000.
Yes.
Your $1,000.
Well, yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Tomorrow we're doing the map as well.
Yes.
We don't know our trending topics because they come in the morning because we want to make sure we get the best trending topics ever. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, wherever you are, do what you got to do to get those notifications.
Yes. Because the sooner you get in, the sooner you'll be able to get in on $1,000 and also be able to get in on the conversation to bring the positivity to your life for the day.
11:30 Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a great
Bye.
day, everyone.